What up, what up, what up? Come back with another in the 4-part series of Ronnie Stanley. This is part 4 of that series. This is going to be the finale. And this is going to be a funny finale. And you'll see it once we get to the film part of it. But let's give people a chance to get in and say hello and give my shout outs too. But first things first, I got to give a shout out to Miss Antoinette, who came through with the cash out. I don't know if she came through during the stream last week or right as the stream ended, but she came through, and when the stream was over, when I picked my phone up, the first thing I saw was her donation. So I want to make sure I shout out Miss Antoinette. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I wish I could have saw it when it happened. So now I got my phone positioned so where if something pop up, I can see it, because I don't want to leave nobody out and whatnot. But I appreciate that, Miss Antoinette. I really appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Welcome back. Welcome back. Monday night. No, what's this? Tuesday? Tuesday night. Like I said, I was in the chat box. Just watched a good basketball game with the Trailblazers and Mavs. Luka is a lot better than I expected. Dame went stupid dumb. And, at least the NBA got it right. I don't know how, other sports, baseball and football, can pull off this bubble thing, but God, the NBA got it right. The NBA got it right. It's just tough to do bubble situations with other sports because there's so many other players. NBA team, I think you got 12 guys suited up, maybe 3 reserves. Then you got maybe like 5 coaches, and then you got maybe 10 support staff. So that's 30 people right there. And NFL, shoot, you got 50, 65, 70 players, just players. So we gonna hope that we can get some football this fall, and one way or another, hopefully we can safely get some football. I want to say it like that. Hopefully we can safely get some football. As far as myself, I don't know what's gonna happen with our season. I'm waiting in the wings. School starting on the 31st. I start teaching duties on the 17th, so we'll see. But whatever content the Ravens give us, I'm gonna be here to give it to you. So let's get into it. If your first time here, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share. And the newcomers, say hi. We don't bite unless you say something crazy. Then we might bite. But other than that, we don't bite. Let's get into this Ronnie Stanley film. First game we saw Ronnie versus Myles Garrett. And that was a good duel, but I think Ronnie came out on top of that. Second game, we saw Ronnie versus the Steelers, and we thought it was going to be T.J. Watt and Bud Dupree, but it was solely Bud Dupree. Third game we saw was the Bengals. And pretty much Dunlap or, what's the other guy I'm thinking of? Dunlap and Atkins. Neither one of them were lined up on Ronnie. I don't think Dunlap even played that game, but he did play this game. And it's funny, but let's get into the film. What up? How y'all doing? I repositioned my camera. We here. Film on the screen. PayPal's up there. Cash App's up there. Instagram's bottom left corner. Twitter's bottom right corner. Let's dive right into it. So, first play on the screen. Where my mouse at? Alright. First things first, let's identify Ronnie Stanley. This is the first play of the game. First play of the game versus the Bengals. This is Dunlap right here. This is Stanley. This is the matchup we're going to look at. Dunlap and Stanley. He'll let play action. And Dunlap has a C-gap. He has C-gap responsibility, so he's responsible for everything on the outside of Stanley. That's his responsibility, everything out there. So that's why he kind of hesitates. So I ain't going to trash him for this because it's play action. And he got C-gap, so he got to respect the run first. Especially, he got boot. With what he doing, if Lamar boots out, he got it. That's what he's doing. And now he recognizes his pass. So now he's in full pass rush. So this is a one-on-one. This is 1v1 with Stanley. Let's see what happens. Just a little push. Nothing really happens. Stanley sits down. Keep in mind consistency. Hands in the same spot. Knee bend. Butt down. Back up. Hands in the same spot. Consistency. We preached consistency from the first video. Same thing. We in video 4. Same thing. Nothing. No kind of pressure from Dunlap. None. Zero. Nothing. Nada. Zilch. Alright, let's go to the very second. The second play of the game. This is the second play of the game. The second play of the game. Again. Stanley here. Dunlap here. Stanley here. Dunlap here. And you know it's Dunlap by the shoes. Dunlap here. Got to respect the play action again, so that's why he's wide. So, but now he's in full pass rush. Look at Stanley. Same body posture. The same exact body posture. And Rob, I never seen Dunlap stand up either. Never seen Dunlap stand up. He gets nothing. He gets no kind of pressure. No, he affects nothing. And this dude, he's supposed to be a premier dude in AFC. Gets nothing. No kind of pressure. Lamar had a year and 65 days to throw that ball. Let's go on to the. I think this is the very next play. Same drive. Very next play. Dunlap again. Standing up. Up. Missed my circle. There we go. Dunlap again. Standing. There's Stanley. I think that's Hurst maybe coming in motion. Hurst coming in motion. Try to go inside. Try to let over and under move. Try to get a little fancy. Okay, I ain't beat you these first 2 times. Let me give you a little something. Nothing. Nothing. And then people say, oh, it was a double team. This was not a double team. Dunlap decided to go inside and got mugged. Stanley took his wallet, his iPhone, and his nice cigar lighter. See, now he's getting his wallet right there. Now he reaching back there to get his iPhone. And when the big bump came, he took his cigar lighter. And now he just walk off like nothing happened. That's the first series. The very first series. Now, let me tell you this. The very first series. Dunlap don't line up over there the rest of the game. He's done with Stanley. That's after that. Dunlap's over there no more. 0. So technically I could end the video right here. But I'm not. I got 2 more plays in there and we ain't gonna keep you long tonight. It's crazy. Since Dunlap is avoiding Stanley, or the coaching staff decides to move Dunlap to avoid Stanley, maybe they can go work on Orlando. And Dunlap and Atkins, they make some tackles and make some plays, but on the other side of the line of scrimmage. On the other side of the line of scrimmage. Let's go to play 4. Since Dunlap wants to avoid, stuff. Let's watch him avoid Lamar Jackson. I can't see this play enough. And I just wanted to put it on there just because. Even though it has nothing to do with what we're doing. I just like watching it. Missed. 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 So, since it's Dunlap like avoiding, let's just show how much Dunlap avoided Lamar on this play. Dunlap here. Remember, notice the shoes. That's Dunlap. All right. Miss. Spin. Miss. Miss right there. Touchdown. Ooh, let's watch this spin in slow motion. I can watch this all day. I just want to see this spin in slow motion. Wop wop. Ooh, 30. Whoop. Man, at his second step after the spin, he was back at full speed. At his second step after the spin. 1, 2, 3. Well, third step. Get out the way, Ingram. Oh, what I'm talking about. I love watching that. Right. He do look like he try to play flag football, just can't get the flag. You know what Dunlap look like? He look like them old dudes on that what's that commercial? Copper Tone with Jerry Rice and Brett Favre. Them old dudes trying to catch Rice and they just can't. Rice just weaving through them in super slow motion and they can't catch him. That's what Dunlap look like. Dunlap need that Copper Tone sleeve on his arm to catch somebody. Alright, now again, since they avoided Stanley, and obviously, we'll see. Watch Lamar. Cause you see what I didn't put it in there, but I forgot I put this last one on here. You see where Dunlap is now, huh? Over here in Orlando. And I showed you the whole last video what he did with 58. So we're gonna go into it. So our final point for the night is on this video. We're gonna go into Ravens Twitter in a minute and talk a little bit. But our final point for this video is people criticize Lamar for my camera right here. People criticize Lamar for not being a pocket passer and not staying in the pocket and doing things pocket passers do. So one of the biggest traits that people say a pocket passer must have is the ability to stay in the pocket, stare down the barrel, and make a good throw. So if that is one of the traits a quarterback has to have to be a great or good quarterback, I'm going to present you exhibit. Hey, watch Lamar. He's going to get jacked up. Watch him deliver this ball. They're bringing pressure. They're bringing 1, 2. They're bringing 5, I think. Protection is messed up because these two are stunting. And there's a double right there. So there's nobody to pick up this guy because there's 3 on this. There's a 3 surface side. The blitz 3 to this side, and we got 3 on that side. So we can't get it. Just that's a lack of communication and it happens. And it's a good call by the Bengals. Good call by the Bengals. Because this dude dropped out. They thought he was going to double there, but he came and you play games up front, and the Bengals won on this one. Bozeman, I think this Bozeman that gets beat inside. So Bozeman gets beat. You got a free guy 36 coming. Dunlap is beating Orlando. Lamar stands right there. Don't run. Take the lick right in the sternum. Takes it right in the sternum with 30 hanging over. Takes that. Eats that. Now let's watch where this ball go. Watch where this ball go. In the end zone for a touchdown. Not bad for a running back, huh? Stand in the pocket. Eat the lick. Deliver. Eat the lick and deliver. Right in his sternum. Right in his sternum. And 30 on top of his head, which they should be targeting. That's helmet to helmet. That's helmet to helmet. And it might have been called, I don't know. Touchdown. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Now, as y'all all know, my guy got cut yesterday. I was driving back from Orlando, and my watch lit up, and I don't know if it lit up from the alert from Zerbriak or the alert when IvanEvans did his video, but I saw that. I think it was the alert from Twitter. I saw that Bronson Ricksteiner had got cut. Man. And not that he was going to be like the game changer or anything for the Ravens. I just really was excited to see what he could do in NFL because of how he dominated his level of competition. And a guy that plays at that level of competition has to dominate. You can't be average at that level and expect to be well in the NFL unless you develop a lot. And he dominated at that level of competition for a fullback. And I was excited to see him on special teams and maybe at the end of some games. I didn't think he would replace Ricard, but that was my guy. He was exciting to watch. And somebody asked me earlier, I think he has a chance to get picked up? Absolutely. The club, like when they go through training camp and people start to not pan out, he's gonna get a call. This training camp is gonna be the cut and the pickups and predicting the 53 is gonna be People that predicted 53 like myself and other people, they gonna be wrong. I'm gonna be wrong because we're not gonna know. There's no preseason games for us to visibly see. I don't know how. We probably won't have any access to practice to know how people are how people are doing, other than whatever little highlights they put up on their social media. So it's UDFAs and guys trying to hold on to their careers. It's gonna be rough for you. It's gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough. And and it's gonna be crazy. So another question I got earlier offline asked me why I don't put out a lot of videos. Because I don't want to give you a lot of fluff. If I ain't got nothing to talk about, I ain't gonna just get on here and talk to you about nothing. I want to give you some good football content. I'm not gonna fluff you. I might as well keep playing Call of Duty and Madden or watching basketball or something. It is what it is. That's why the content flows down. But when it come back up, I'm gonna bring that fire to you. But this is what we're gonna do for the next 10 or so minutes. I'm gonna go through the chat box, and then I'm gonna go down Ravens Twitter and see if there's something on there that we may want to address and whatnot. So give me a second. Let me put you on a little something for a minute, so you don't see me fumbling and bumbling. There we go. Put you on that. Then once I find what I need, I go through the chat box, and then we'll be back at it. Be back at it. Be picking over here in slow motion on this key on this mouse. I mean, not mouse, on this keyboard. Alright. Let me go through the chat box. That's a Hall of Fame play, the one where Ray Lewis stuck Darren Sproles in the back. Yeah, that is. But the Ray Lewis play I like the most is the one where he stuck Eddie George. That's the Ray Lewis play I like the most. But he stuffed Eddie George. Melvin Ingram about to get stiff for him, most definitely. Type of hit that got him injured. He was eating it. He did take that helmet to the sternum. He took that helmet to the sternum and delivered a touchdown. All right, now let's go through Ravens Twitter real quick and see what's going on down there. Let's go through Zerbiak. Anything of interest? Talk about Mark Andrews having diabetes. Still Mark Andrews having diabetes. Talking about Hayden Hurst. Hayden Hurst gonna be all right in Atlanta. He just needed a shot, man. He just needed a shot. The development of Mark Andrews really hurt his chance, and the fact that he's an older guy, because he probably ain't got but one contract in him. Hayden Hurst, one contract extension, I mean, and then he gonna maybe fade out. So you got to try to move while his body can still move. No practices yet. Talk about Rick Steiner being waived. Oh, let's talk about Kenyon Bonner. They talking about bringing in Kenyon Bonner, and I don't know why. Maybe for the kick return job, but we got young guys on the roster that can do that. What's the purpose of bringing in Kenyon Bonner when you got Ingram, Dobbins, Gus, and Hill? You gonna bring him in just to play special teams? I don't understand that. As far as returnals, I'm thinking Prochet, Duvernay, Hill. What's the purpose in you guys' mind? Why do we need Kenyon Bonner? And Deuce 1042 said Bonner muffed 4 punts last season. We don't need that. DeAnthony ain't give us nothing, but I don't think he lost one either, or maybe he lost one. The person that lost the punts was Cyrus. So we I don't know if we looking for home run capability, or because we had ball security for the most part. We just didn't have no home run capability at all. But if you go, just think, I'm 43. I'm 43. So anybody that's, let's say, 40 and under, remember a time when people like Dante Hall and Devin Hester could flourish in the NFL, because there was always punt returns and kick returns. The only person that really that I can remember had a kick return last year was Miko. I think Miko Hartman. Like Josh Cribbs made a living off being a freaking special teamer. Josh Cribbs for the Browns. He wasn't a great receiver, but he was a good punt returner, kick returner. Them days ain't. Them days just ain't there. So I don't know if it's because of the rule. Well, I know it's because of the rule change. It's because of the rule change. Because of the rule change. Again, that we don't have the special teams league wise are down. So my thing is just we need a ball security guy back there, and if somebody slips up and get out of their lane, he need to be able to hit it. One of them might be a family friend. Got it. Hey, lunch break hot take. Put in the chat box what was Dante Hall's signature once he scored a touchdown. For the youngsters that don't know, what was Dante Hall's signature once he scored a touchdown? Put it in the chat box. I appreciate y'all for being here too. The Ravens haven't had a good return since Jacoby Jones, and Jacoby was special. Jacoby could flip fields and help our offense out because our offense wasn't the greatest when Jacoby was there, but he could flip the field and put us in good situations. There it is. Ghost got it. Ghost got it. I think Dante was maybe one of the first guys to throw up the X. And if you don't know who Dante Hall is, when we finish in the next 5 or 10 minutes or so, go YouTube. YouTube Dante Hall. Dante Hall was special. A special returner. The original X-Man, right, Garnett? The original X-Man. Before Dez Bryant. It was the X, yep. Now, if I'm finna try to put this in here for y'all. I'm gonna end it with this right here. See, I Googled YouTube Dante Hall. They got this man up here, the human joystick. The human joystick. So I'm gonna just drop this in here in the chat box, and then we're gonna ride out. And y'all watch it. I'm gonna end the stream and I'm gonna watch it too. Once I pause this, you over talking me, commercial. You over talking me. So Champ Bailey, what did he do to Champ Bailey going at? What did he do to Champ Bailey? He just outrun him or he ran past him? That's Dante Hall's highlight that I found on YouTube. That's one of the few, but I see a lot of people comparing him to the human joystick on there. So Hall or Hester? Ooh, now I'm a Miami guy, tribe, so I got to go Hester. I got to stay true to my guys. I'm a Miami guy. I got to go Hester. But I got some stuff in the works for our next list series until we, decide what they're gonna do on football. Cause I'm watching NFL Network hard to. Well, I ain't watching them hard because a lot of stuff they talk about is BS. But I'm watching them to see if I can get some footage. I'm watching the Ravens beat reporters to see if I can get some footage. I'm watching the Ravens social media to see if I can get some footage. To have us something to talk about, which I know is gonna be few and far between. But I'm on the prowl. And if something worth coming on here talking about, I'm going to give it to you. Other than that, I'm going to do a little research and try to get you, like what we just had this series, maybe get you another series on somebody else. Matter of fact, that's what y'all do. For the next, what I'm going to do is when I sign on, I'm going to turn the timer on. And for those 5 minutes while it closes out, put somebody on the Ravens team you may want to see a series about. And not just their name, put what you want to see, about them. Like, what does Mark Ingram do on this, or how can Hollywood do that? So put those suggestions in the comment section. Well, in this chat box. Then like I said, I'll let it play. I'll pick out something and I'll kind of get started on the legwork on it and try to get you something as fast as possible. 'Cause I got something in mind, but I'm a man of the people. So if the people want something else, I'll go with what the people want. All right. So with that being said, make sure you hit the like button. I think it's 15, 16 people in here. I don't know how many likes we got, but hit the like button. Comment later if you want to comment later. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Share. Donate if you feel like it. If you don't, that's fine also. But I appreciate Miss Miss Antoinette for donating last show. And make sure I'm check my phone. No donations this time. She's not in here. Anybody else is not in here. But I missed her last time. I made sure I shouted her out when the stream started. I want to shout it out when she leaves. So I appreciate you, Miss Antoinette. Lunch break, hot takes. My first time seeing you in the stream. So I appreciate you coming through too. Deuce 1042 is my first time seeing you here. I appreciate you guys. Black Dynamite, I see you. Every Room, I see you. Cornette, I see you. 86 Ghosts, I see you. Random, I see you. I appreciate you guys, man. This is Coach Evans from Sip Films, and I'm out.